In today's class, we'll try to enhance this scene with some Lumion elements. First, let's go to the content library. And guys, if you see over here, this particular house is the attention seeking or the one which is very emphasized. So, we'll create some tree elements surrounding so that it will be much more emphasized and the audience will be drawn to this particular view. Now, let's select some nature category and we'll be adding some trees and also some plants, shrubs, rocks, and if we want, we can also add some animals. And guys, in this point, let me tell you about layers. So here we have 5 kind of layers and also we can add a layer by clicking on this plus mark. You may wonder what these layers are. So we can put few elements to this layer. Let's say I can put this model to the first layer, nature elements to the second layer. I can put the outdoor elements to the third layer, people and animals to the fourth layer. And I can toggle them by hiding and unhiding it over here. So now currently I'll rename this layer as model. The second layer shall be trees. The third layer will be people and animals. The fourth layer will be outdoor. And if we want, we can add layers in future. Now let me be in the second layer. That is trees. Now I'll go to the trees and we shall locate some trees now over here. First, let's add some shrubs in these ways. I'll go to the grass, pick a grass and place few grasses here and there. Now I'll select all these and scale the size. I'll go to the nature again. Now we shall place some plants in this way. We have many kinds of shrubs we can place in the way. I'll use mass placement for this. I'll add some more elements to this row. Now let's increase the number of items. I'll just randomize the direction, randomize the rotation, spacing along the line. I'll increase the node. I'll select all these plants, use the Alt key and copy this to the other side as well. Now let's place some few plants over here again. And this time we'll be adding a little bigger plants. I'll scale this, move this a bit. I'll use the Alt key now and copy it here and there. Now let's place some trees over here. We'll scale these trees as well. Now in these corners, we'll add similar type of shrubs which we did before. I'll use the Control key and draw lines like this. And now in this case, I'll remove these colorful plants and let's place only some greeneries. I'll increase the number of items. I'll add some clusters to this. We can add some grass. Now let's place some rocks around here. Now we'll add some grasses also. We'll add more trees. We'll add some in the background also. Now, once this is done, let's add some lamps to this. So I'll go to outdoor. Make sure that your layer is also in outdoor. Now select the lamps. You can add some garden light for this pond. We can also add some birds and animals here now. We'll go to the people and animal layer. Now I'll add some birds also. If you want, you can add some peoples, but I'm not going for this. Now let's go to the trees layer, and now let's add some scattered leaves in the ground. Now we shall add some clusters in the background. Now, as the final step, as I told you before, we shall add the 3D grass. So let's go to the material and now select the grass. Now we shall go to 3D grass, which is over here, and select one of the grasses which is present over here. Also guys, you can select this and also increase the grass size and length if you wanted to. But if you increase the length, just notice that it might hide the pavements and other stuff which is on your way. Now, if everything is done, you shall go to your photo, store a shot, make sure that you have the eye length correctly. The focal length shall be 25 now. In this case, shall go to the FX, and also guys, you can also go to weather and you can give some rainy effect if you wanted to. But let's say I want only the wet area and not the rain. So I'll just decrease the particle quality and the particle size, and only the precipitation will be present over here in this case. Now I shall go to advanced, and if you want you can do the reflection and try these shadows effects and all. And we need this near clip plane, so if you want you can cut off the walls if it's hiding you. Next, go to objects, and if you want you can also try these things and go to layer visibility and see whether all the layers are turned on. If you don't want a particular layer, you can turn it off by clicking over here. So I'll turn on all these layers. Then we have camera, and you can choose 2-point perspective. So check if everything is okay for your shot. Now this is in realistic mode. And also guys, you can change the real skies if you wanted to. We shall try some morning skies, but make sure you have sufficient light which will be pasted on this building. We can try a lot of lights which we have over here. I'll increase the brightness and overall brightness. Now we'll store this shot and give render. Choose the desktop, choose wherever you want to be saved. I'll type exterior 4 and save it. So guys, you can enhance your scenes by using a lot of elements which we have in V-Ray itself. You can add some lights and stuffs to this and make your Lumion model much more interesting and creative. You can also add some lights into this, which will be following in the following steps. We'll be knowing that as well.